Hi guys, welcome back to First Impressions.
Yay!
Welcome back.
Okay, I want to start talking about the villain, Ravenzilla.
Ravenzilla.
What a great name.
Okay, so I feel like they could have done so much more with her, because the idea of her being like trapped in a cage, not able to use her powers, was kind of the idea of that it's a really strong villain.
Mm-hmm.
Then what they do is start her off with a musical number, and she gets broken free, and she also has the troll guy, right, and the butterfly.
Yeah, the little lady. I don't remember what her name was.
I think it was actually a ladybug. It might have been a butter. Or
She was like orange though. I mean,
no,
that makes me orange.
It was like some sort of butterfly.
Yeah,
I think. I don't know. Yeah, but she breaks out and becomes super evil.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she was already evil, but eviler, and she's trying to. Oh wait, I actually have a little bit of notes here.
Sorry, I'm trying to adjust this because it's not. Okay, there
She
we go.
wants to replace magic with grim magic or something like that.
Okay.
Honestly, I would too if I was stuck in a cage. Why would
Yeah.
you do that?
Kind of giving. She was real for that.
Well, yeah, but she was stuck in a cage from Sophia's
Dad. Yeah. He was all like, "I hate women." No, I'm joking. He didn't do that.
What?
He's not a misogynist. No,
No.
but I also think just character design wise, it was just not when you have a villain, right? I feel like most of the time artists go all out because you get to have fun with it. You get to make it kooky, and you get to make it, a little fun and crazy. And she just was very bland. Her outfit was stark. There was no texture, no detail. Where is the lace? Where is the cool? I don't know. She just wasn't cool.
You know what she was? She was an off-brand Maleficent.
Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah. She looked the part. I don't think there's a lot of interesting behind her.
And
And it's not like they didn't have the budget to include that in the animation because all the other characters did have textures and more full character designs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Always be wary of a villain with a solid color and no other texture.
If your villain is mid, your show is mid. I'm sorry. Your villain's gotta look cool in some way, shape, or form.
But but you also need the protagonist to be more interesting than the antagonist. Otherwise, the protagonist becomes more stale. So
Yeah.
I will say that's what kept Sophia still interesting somewhat in the light. So
She had a very I'm not like other girls kind of
she did very much. Yeah.
which we love I feel like it's okay to let girls be a little bit different, but I also think pushing the whole idea she's not like other girls, which makes her better. I mean, that's not what they said directly, but it definitely try to make her stick out, but by saying it outwardly, it just felt corny.
Yeah.
Okay, do you guys want to talk about her dad? Her dad is carrying the show every time something major happens. So oh yeah, it's because Sophia's dad was up to no good.
Yeah.
No,
Five
he
or
was
six-
up to good though.
Oh,
He was.
But you get what I'm saying. He's always behind everything.
And his rainbow unicorn he was out there in
That-
the world.
That's something that I wasn't a huge fan of because I feel like the dad should be something they mention oh yeah, he's legacy or whatever, and then kind of leave it at that, or make subtle references, not lean in on it, and they leaned in on it, and that's what made it kind of.
What if we had a prequel just about him? Because he seems to be doing the most.
Honestly,
And
yeah.
Sophia
Give
seems
him
to
a
be doing
show.
the least, okay? She can't even stand up to her mom to be no, I'm going to horse school.
She did.
She did.
Okay, but not like that. She had to go through all this stuff, and magic had to get involved. She couldn't just go up to her mom and be I'm leaving, bye. Versus him, he was capturing people and putting them in cages. He was funding the magic school. Well, not with money, but you get what I'm saying. He was behind
I mean,
everything.
there's a giant statue of him in front of the school.
Uh-huh.
He quite is the backbone of the show. He is the entire narrative.
It should be called Sophia's Dad Academy.
Pascal, what do you think about Sophia's dad?
Why are you asking me?
I just think you have good insight. And I would love to hear what you have to say.
Oh my god, I don't know.
It's okay. Dude, it's totally fine. You guys want to look at some reviews for the show?
Of course we do.
You know, surprisingly, actually, it's 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
You're
And
joking.
I'm not. It's 100%. 5 out of 5 on Common Sense, something. And then on IMDb, it's 6.9 out of 10. Someone said it feels like Winx Club. It's like Spirit Writing Free meets Winx Club. It's a very cute show with a decent cast of main characters, which are diverse in their personalities and their backgrounds, appearances. Although it'd be nice to have a East or Southeast Asian character. That is true. But at least there's one South Asian. Okay, this is really loud. I cannot read. But at least there's one South Asian, Ava. I don't like the music too much, and I hate the villain's minions. But the villain herself looks alright. I think the show comes off similar to Winx Club and other anime and magical girl-inspired series. But as much as I love Winx, I think the characters here are written much better. It also has similarities to Writing Free, which is another show I adore. As an adult watching the show, I think the characters can be a bit annoying, like Isabel, whose whole identity is that she's just sporty, or Ava, who's maybe just the nice girl. But I still like Layla and Valentina, although, like, what is Valentina's deal? As my favorites and all the main characters overall.
Okay.
There's a lot to unpack on that.
Yeah, thank you to Itsuki. I don't want to butcher that. IRIE.
Okay. I'm gonna rebuttal to that immediately. She's wrong. Listen, okay. In my opinion, like, some of what they did was just straight up ripping off other stuff.
Yeah.
Because like how the characters got split up, where they all were like the Sapphire thing, basically. It's literally Harry
Sapphire
Potter.
House.
They're a Sapphire House. Yeah.
Like the Smash Bros. Like
I don't
screen.
think they defined it
screen.
as house just to make it seem more original, but it's literally just like if Gryffindor, you know what I mean?
I can imagine, like, you know when a new Smash character is introduced and they go like Sephiroth. I can just imagine like the Sapphire House, and it's just like a big splash screen. Sorry, that's like a image that came into my mind.
Okay, yeah, but no, I feel like the Rotten Tomatoes score, like, isn't reflective of the legitimate, at least the legitimate pilot episode.
Yeah.
And that's mostly because Rotten Tomatoes lately haven't been, like, as appealing to the audience as appealing to the quality.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll judge, like, the, like, plot and, like, other parts that fans wouldn't as much care about. So, like, for example, the Mario movie had, like, a 95 popcorn rating, which means 95 fans love it, and then it got a 53 on Rotten Tomatoes.
It was meant for the fans. It was not meant for, like, you know.
So this sort of movie, don't ask me how it got 100 on Rotten Tomatoes, but I think that's a bunch of bull.
I did find one negative review. It's 1 star. Can I read it?
Yes.
By Kimberly Eicher. Didn't make it through the first episode with my 8-year-old daughter. This series is definitely targeted for younger children. Regardless of age, though, the animation is poor and the plot, good versus evil, is mundane and so predictable. Disappointing for my daughter, who has been looking forward to it for some time. That's so sad.
The voice of reason.
Just give her a Winx
I would
Club.
agree with that, though. Like, my biggest gripe with this show was just, like, the animation was so bad. Like, it just wasn't, it didn't look appealing at all. And, like, if I like a show's, like, art style or, like, the aesthetic of it, like, I might let something slide, but just because the animation was so bad and the characters, like, moved, like, something was wrong there, like, it wasn't good. That combined with, like, the story, which was so, like, uncreative, it just was, like, really, like, not.
Yeah.
I had a hard time getting through it.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. I unfortunately decided to rewatch it to get more notes. That was a mistake. I wanted to shut it off so many times, and then there's a point. There's a point, like, in the middle where I was just like, I can't take this anymore. So yeah. So and I was this just disappoints me. Honestly, it disappoints me. I mean, like, unicorn and like horse riding, none of that appeals to me. Never did. probably never will be. And I think, honestly, this just made me be like, oh, yeah, this wasn't my thing to begin with.
Okay, to be fair, though, horses are one of the hardest things to animate.
Yes, I agree. They're a nightmare.
But I feel like the unicorns looked fine. It was just the people.
The unicorns were fine. Agreed.
Yeah.
The unicorns were the best part of the show, and they didn't do anything.
Yeah, they just like neighed and nodded a lot.
Well, no, it was the character animation that like was terrible. Like when you first meet the brother, he like moves his head so weirdly. You're just like that's not supposed to be how that works.
Well, I'm just like picturing you like trying to watch it and just like slamming your laptop shut. Like, I can't do this anymore.
I was like that.
Yeah. Well, also, like, there was some instances in which where, like, oh my god, Sophia would be very, like, stick figure. Like, not stick figure, but she would be very, like, stiff in her movements. Like,
and, like, the default pose.
Yeah, like, it was kind of giving, like... Okay, Barbie movies have a pass because they're, like, meant to be, like, because they're dolls, but she is not a Barbie, so she needs to move like a normal person. She cannot be, like, Mm-hmm. So, I don't know.
I feel like what really makes a person want to shut it off is when you get deep into the plot. You're like, one, there's nothing there, and what is there makes me want to leave.
Like, listen, if you want a good kid show with horses, just watch My Little Pony. Honestly, good writing, good character designs, and I still like it, okay? I am 18 years old, by the way.
Okay.
Fun fact.
Let's
exposing myself.
My Little Pony on top.
Real.
Yeah, so let's circle back to the show.
But I think that, like, the person who reviewed was really accurate when they said it kind of is giving Winx Club.
Yeah.
Just, like, I don't know, it's, like, magical girl shows or whatever. But, I don't know, that just sounds like Bloom, but she has a horse.
I mean, that's fair, yeah.
But, like, Winx is, like, cool, though.
Yeah,
like,
Winx is
they just,
fire.
They just missed.
And
like, Unicorn Academy is, like...
Yeah, and also, like, the art style for Winx is so nice, too. Mm-hmm. It's, like, fun. But, no, this has, like, no, like, individualistic kind of, like, attributes to it. It's all pieces just torn together and then, jumbled.
And it's really, like, not original in any aspect of the show. Like, nothing is, like, unique.
Yeah. I figured out the names of those troll guys. They're called Dwerpins.
Oh my god.
Dwerpins?
Dwerpins. Yeah. DWERPINS.
Instead of I got a Glock in my brain, it's Twerpins in my brain.
Wait, Twerpins or Dwarpins?
Dwarpins.
Okay. It's like a dwarf, a dwarpin.
NS. At least that's how I spelled it.
That is so unoriginal.
And that actually might be DW.
Wait, it kind of is.
Because they just took, like, the physical attribute and just put in at the end of it.
Yeah, I know you guys, we're hating on him, but I kind of like the little guy.
You like the dwarfins?
They were the worst part of the show.
You were annoying.
I feel like, it's a good distraction from how terrible the rest of it is.
But
they are terrible. They're so terrible.
Yeah, they're also, like, weirdly out of place. Like, everything else is so magical and they're just there.
I know, they didn't need to be there. Like, they really didn't.
Can we stop having little guys be, like, the what is it? The butlers for big schools? They're too small. They can't handle all that work, okay? Why is he carrying 7 suitcases?
Wait, you're saying it's labor?
Yes,
it's child
unpaid
labor.
It's unpaid labor. I think it's discriminatory against these little, what are they called again?
Short people.
So, what else are we talking about?
Okay, if you were transported to Unicorn Academy, which horse would you want?
Oh, can we pull up the horses, please?
Yes, hold on.
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
Oh yeah,
horse reveal.
There's the name.
Oh my god, speaking of horse reveal, actually I'm not gonna say this on.
No, please do.
No,
we can just cut it out.
No.
No. Is it about the show?
Fun fact, guys, I'm scared of horses.
Really?
Yeah, because they can, like, kill you.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I just
so
want
can
horses.
people.
I never...
Yeah, but I could, like, outrun a person, but I could not outrun a horse.
You can outrun any person. Like, some people would outrun you.
I'm too big to ride horses. The bigger they are, or the bigger you are, the harder you fall. I'll pass.
Okay, here are the horses. So, how do I show this to everyone? Okay, I'm going to put it in the middle and we can just pass it around.
Okay.
So there is the fire horse from the bully girl. There's the white horse from that nerdy girl. There's the blue horse from the athletic girl. There's the rainbow horse from the main character.
The rainbow horse.
The nice girl has the like rarity looking horse, and then the boy has the horse that's darker.
Rainbow horse. His name is Wild Star.
Leo pulling up
pulling up the deets, the data.
Yeah.
The name Wildstar reminds me of Warrior Stuff.
I knew you were gonna say that before you.
I personally would have what's the boy's name again? Like.
What's the boy's name?
Yeah, the boy character.
Oh,
it's probably like Max or something.
Yeah, well, I want his horse because it's like dark blue and it has like, I don't know, it's emo and I'm emo, man. We connect.
Okay. Yeah. Well, like I feel like there was more potential for the character.
What horse would you have?
I like the white horse because it looks like pretty.
That's a great answer, honestly.
I want the rainbow horse.
No, Leo, we should talk about your horse. What horse would you have?
A horse?
Yeah,
I don't know. I guess
take the photo. Here. You gotta pick one.
The far left, the orange one.
That's
interesting.
Because she's like the bully, or because like.
No, because like that one is like fierce.
Can we pull up a pic of Sophia's dad?
Rate Sophia's dad. On a scale of 1 to
Every time I hear that, Sophia's dad, I get like whiplash.
Guys, no.
No, we're on track. Okay, here's.
No, as a character, what were you thinking, Leo?
Also, why was she white in her baby photos? Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
I was born with blue eyes. Now I have brown eyes. What are you trying to say, Estrella?
Well, you are half white, so let's put that into perspective. Here's her dad.
Wait, I want to see.
Oh, wow.
What?
Sorry, the caption is, what if Sophia's dad didn't die? And the question mark.
Okay.
He looks like one of the Property Brothers.
That's a dead man you're talking about.
You're actually not
or
wrong,
like
though.
the fourth Jonas brother. He's very brotherly. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah. You can tell like you can tell like the connection between Sophia and her dad, even though they leaned into it heavily. How much do you think they'll lean into it going forward?
Oh, probably a ton. I think it's like the main crutch of the show. I think they're probably gonna like pull it out at every chance. Like, hey guys, remember her dead dad? Guess what? He's actually running a secret cult under the school, and he's still alive.
Like Riverdale.
Does that happen in Riverdale?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Do you watch Riverdale?
Guys,
I watched it for my birthday.
We're talking about Unicorn Academy here.
Yeah,
man,
but this is related. Like,
yeah, it's related,
the
man.
parallels.
Hey, in podcasts, people just talk freely.
Exactly, and we already are pretty on track, and we already covered a lot of what we need to cover. So let's just get into it.
I just want to let it be known that like I was watching this show on 1.75 speed, and I still like had to play a game on my phone while I was watching it because I just
like
couldn't hold my
Surfers?
attention. No, I was playing Tetris, but
That's
like
better.
the same idea. You know what I mean? Like it didn't catch my attention. I didn't hold my attention. Like I really couldn't pay attention to it at all.
No, yeah,
It was so boring that I didn't even miss anything when I was looking at my phone. Like,
And the haters who are in the comments right now, yes, we know it's a children's show, but there are good children's shows. Like Bluey, Winx Club, Sailor Moon.
My Little Pony.
Dora the Explorer.
Okay.
You want to go over my notes? Okay.
Okay, so we have you want to read your feelings that you stated very openly in our write-up? Because you didn't realize because you didn't realize we were supposed to write it like out entirely.
Write it up.
You want me to read it for you? It's your like.
Wait, read it.
Okay.
Those are my honest opinions.
Why can't you say it? It's.
I mean, do you want me to pull up?
Yeah,
the
here
Google
I have it
Doc?
right
I'm
here.
not sure.
Here, just
okay, I'll say it.
I want you to say it.
All right. I thought the pilot was really bad. Unicorns were never my thing to begin with, but I know a bad show when I see one. That's about as bad as it can be. The pilot was, in general, just cringy. Wasn't a huge fan of the animation, and I can't tell you how many times I wanted to shut off the TV during the grueling hour and 15 minutes. I feel like the musical numbers weren't great, but to be fair, I tend to not watch movies or TV shows with musical numbers at
You
all.
watch Fast and Furious.
Well, yeah,
it has music.
But that,
Yeah, it has music.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, but that's like
Tokyo Drift.
Yeah, Tokyo Drift. It has like music in the background, or like you know what I mean, like, or it had like a soundtrack. It's not like people go out singing.
He breaks out into song.
Yeah.
Familia.
Anyway, the side characters didn't have any character development, and no, I'm not counting the unicorn evolution as development. All told, it made me want to throw up.
You summarized it pretty well. I think we all just kind of bounced off of the same answer, but yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good summary. Thank you.
Go to the write-up. Let's.
How do you feel about the? Oh wait, we already.
Okay.
We did all this. Well, we can talk about the magic.
Okay, magic.
How's the magic, guys? How do you feel about the magic in the Unicorn Academy?
Still better than Harry Potter.
No, it
That's
reminded
true.
me of Roblox. Like the whole show, the whole academy reminded me of Roblox a lot. Like like the little dorm rooms. That's what it made me think of.
Like Royal High. That okay? I see your
Are you
vision.
talking about the game Roblox?
Yeah, like
What else would I be talking about?
I mean, I
the manga Roblox.
I'd read that.
I don't
Honestly.
really play Roblox. It's alright. That's really.
Oh my god, my ex blocked me on Roblox when we broke up.
I'm so sorry.
Let's begin to the final cut.
Yeah, I played
so
it.
sorry.
Like,
Oh my God,
When I was in
hey.
middle school, I played like a tycoon or something like
Shout
that.
I played the normal elevator.
But otherwise, yeah, that was it for me. I never
like-
really played Roblox.
Like the parkour, like tycoon.
Well, anyway, guys, did we have any songs that we liked from this show?
I'm
I
pulling up.
skipped them all.
I did too. Want to play one of them?
Okay, yeah,
Wait,
let's
are
do
we
that.
gonna get copyrighted?
Oh,
No,
play-
it's fair
no, we're
use
gonna
law.
get copyrighted.
We can
Play
okay,
like us like 1 second of like the intro.
Yeah. Okay. Unicorn Academy intro.
Before
There's a Hindi version. That's so cool.
before you play anything, I want to say I wasn't a fan of any of the musical numbers, and especially I feel like the Sophia musical number disappointed me.
Hey.
Because like I at first I was hoping when I first saw like, oh yeah, she's breaking out into a musical number, I was like, oh, this is gonna be like kind of Moana. I was getting Moana vibes, and then like she starts singing and it's bad, and I'm like, oh well, that. Yeah. So what'd you guys think of the musical numbers? How many of you guys skipped it?
I skipped all of them. Okay, the first one actually I kind of sat through, and then I sped it up at 3 times speed because even though it's not a thing, I did in my head.
Yeah.
I pulled out my phone.
Nightcore version.
Literally Nightcore. Nightcore Academy. I'm just like a Nightcore version of like Sophia. I mean, not Nightcore, my anime version.
Yeah. The musical number for the villain was bad. There's also another musical number, I believe.
Yeah, there's one at the very end, isn't there? I don't remember.
I don't know. What'd you guys think of the horse's evolution stuff? You know how, or bond, that's what they called it.
Yeah. I actually thought it was interesting. That's a new concept. That is the one original thing they had. Like, and I do think the whole, like, a girl on her horse kind of bond is overdone, but I think the magical aspect kind of adds to it. However, it was very, like, out of nowhere. Like, by the way, if there's no rider, your unicorn will lose the magic and become basically a horse, you know? Mm-hmm. So that was a little weird, but I'm sure they, like, went into it later on, but...
Yeah. I feel like when they mentioned that, I feel like you could just tell, like, when you started it, oh, there's no real stake there. They're going to bond, you know what I mean? And then, they keep on getting closer, and you're like, yeah, it's still going to happen. Then it happens, and you're like, oh, yeah.
Sorry, I was wondering, though, about, oh, my God, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, wait, no, I forgot what I was going to say.
Okay, well, let's circle back to the evolution thing. What do you think, Pascal, on the horse's evolution?
I don't know. What did they
Wings
look like?
Club better.
No, what did they? So Astray, can you pull it up?
Yeah.
please?
Hold on, let's pull it up. My Pokemon evolved.
How all their hairs got
Yeah, I
dyed.
don't need you to explain it.
Sorry
That's so mean.
Sorry if I'm mansplaining.
No, it's okay.
No, because, like, I don't remember what they looked like.
Yeah, I'm not getting anything. Like, it's not.
I just remember, I never really got. I mean, like, I think it was. No, I got like to after like a day of them not bonding, and then they started talking about the plot, and then I was like, gosh, I want to shut this off. So that was my rewatch of it.
I can't find it.
My original watch, I wanted to shut it off the whole time, but I had to. It's called persistence.
I think their hair just gets brighter. I don't think it's like a...
No.
She's like...
I think they turn rainbow.
I can't find the picture.
No. So they all have like different symbols on them. So
like cutie marks. Yeah, that was an original.
Like the unicorns.
No, I just pulled it up. Yeah, it's...
What's going on?
Oh, I pulled up the image. It was there. It's a cute, like the the cutie mark kind of knockoff. Okay. Just the marks.
Yeah. But so personally, the unicorn magic, I was thinking like, okay, I've this might be interesting. Then you realize that it's really just a device to get to show like the connection, or like to get the unicorn and Sophia like more together, and then you see like the other writers with this, and you're like, yeah, it doesn't really mean anything to me,
Yeah. Okay, I remember now. My one question was, how the heck did Sophia even get an invitation? Like, people who aren't connected to the magic world, right? I said white, right? How are they getting invitations to like they didn't apply. They just got it in the mail, and it was in this giant booklet. Like, what?
Sometimes the postal service is magic.
Well, it was probably because of her dad, but then that just brings up the question of like, how did her dad get like?
Yeah.
How do they know? Do they just like keep track of every 14-year-old? And
also, her dad was like dead before she was. Actually, he was born. I mean, not he. She was
Wait,
born.
what?
No, she was already born by the time.
Guys, theory.
Are you
what
sure?
if he's not dead?
I thought it was. No. That's not true.
He was already dead when she was born, or like what?
Well, no, I know that. Sophia was like, she died, or he died.
But what if
like
he faked his death?
Yeah.
He died 5 years ago, and also, I think it was like the head person of the academy said that the dad talked about Sophia a lot.
Okay, yeah.
So,
but didn't like some of the kids, they're not like, weren't they not from like a long line of unicorn riders?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they were new kids.
That's true. I feel like I know that one girl that Sophia was with. She was Legacy, like her brother was with her, but the bully was like Omega Legacy.
Omega Legacy.
Yeah,
oh wait, hold on. Omega.
Like, she
Boy,
goes.
What?
She goes back to
question mark.
I don't think you know what we're talking about. Don't look it up. Anyway, go on.
She goes back to the founders of the academy. From what I remember.
Yeah, but like there's
I took notes.
I've noticed. But there's that one kid who like, I think it was the really, really nice girl who like didn't even know magic existed. And I'm like, okay, but how did she get the invitation? Because her dad wasn't a unicorn rider. Her mom was like, what was the correlation?
Yeah, what's the criteria for being like asked to join?
For being a legacy?
No, for like being asked to join.
Yeah.
For being asked to join?
Yeah, like what's stopping me from being part of Unicorn Academy?
Honestly, I think it's
and there were only like 8 freshmen too.
Yeah. Where are the rest of the children?
Well, no. Was there? Are you talking about the group of people that like the boy and then like
just like the new people who have never had any connection to like magic before?
The people introduced were, remember I talked about like Sapphire. So they're
no. I mean
like the people who don't have any connection like with their family to
magic. Who are not
a
legacy.
It's kind of like Hermione and Harry Potter. Like how did they find out
how did
that
the
they were
Muggles
chosen to like be the unicorn rider? Were they like just that into horses? Like did they like pray to the unicorn gods? Like what happened?
Yeah.
I mean, and this is just a guess. Mm-hmm. I feel like people who were not a legacy, they made up some crap that was like, they were so compassionate as horse riders.
But like, how do they know?
Yeah,
they live in the clouds.
I don't know. It's that's beyond me.
It's the little goblins that are actually watching them. So like
Like Santa Claus?
yeah, they're always watching you. They're always watching. So
That's a good explanation, actually. Thank you for your insight.
no, that's not real.
Wait.
It is actually.
How did she
You've
get
included-
the flyer again?
Oh, good.
New lore.
Canon.
Did she just find it in the woods? The flyer?
No, remember? It just floated down to her.
Oh,
No,
floated
it
down
was
there.
mailed to her door.
Oh. Wait,
Oh,
was it
no,
like on her
sorry.
doorstep?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't know why I thought it floated. I'm having like hallucinations.
Yeah. So Dwarpins.
Guys, how many dwarfins did you give it out of 10?
But it,
Door frames.
Dwarfins?
no.
Oh,
It makes
2.
sense. It makes sense why they would bring like Sophia there, because her dad was legacy and like her family just
No,
didn't
yeah.
really
It's
know-
like
or-
Harvard.
Well,
If you're white and rich and your parents went here, you get in.
Except for that one girl on TikTok.
Hey guys, how many dwarfins? Is that what they're called, right?
Dwarpins out of 10.
Dwarfins. How many dwarfins out of 10 would you give this show?
A 2.
I give it 2 dwarfins.
1.5.
You cut them in half?
Yeah, I did.
1 doesn't interest me. Didn't
One
like
dozen?
It. No,
Out of 12?
no, 1. It doesn't interest me.
Yep,
I don't like
we
it.
got that.
Yeah, it's nothing about it.
All right. Thank you, our wonderful, beautiful
Thank
listeners.
you. We love you, Pookie.
Thank you.
Yeah, if
Thank
you
you.
listen this far,
You're
Win
hot.
$5
You get to go to
Amazon
Unicorn
gift card
Academy.
tomorrow.
Exactly.
Yeah, you get to
So-
go to Unicorn
Your
Academy.
invitation comes
Check
in
your
tonight.
doorstep.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's a wrap, fellas.